not the only power substation targeted. As the FBI turns to the public for more information, I'm Nicole Burley. It is Wednesday, December 7th. This is News Nation Rush Hour. Let's get right to our top story today. The FBI ramping up its investigation into an attack against critical infrastructure. It left thousands of people without power in North Carolina. The lights are now back on for the majority of those who've been without it for days. But now News Nation's learning this is not the only power substation targeted. As the FBI turns to the public for more information, they're also likely looking into new breaches in Florida. Correspondent Evan Lambert is live. Evan, this is new information.
Nicole, it is News Nation exclusively uncovering these breaches at Florida power substations. And this happened weeks before what's going on right now in North Carolina. So far, we are not aware of any arrests in any of these cases. A Department of Energy document obtained exclusively by News Nation outlines 6 never-before-reported intrusions at power substations in the state of Florida. They come just over 2 months before gunfire at 2 substations in North Carolina knocked out power to about 45,000 customers. Both the incidents in North Carolina and Florida were at substations connected to Duke Energy. The incident report states the Florida intrusions may have affected up to 50,000 customers, saying, quote, on 9/21/22, an intruder entered the Zephyr Hills North substation and manually tripped and locked out 69 kilovolt equipment. And on 9/22/22, an intruder entered the East Clearwater substation and manually tripped and locked out 13 kilovolt equipment. It goes on, there have also been 4 other similar substation intrusion events recently.
The power companies need to be more active on the physical security side.
Todd Kyle is former Department of Homeland Security Assistant Secretary for Public Infrastructure.
And I think we're seeing a level of intent to cause damage that is higher than we've probably seen in the past.
He says power companies try to balance the risk of attacks and intrusions on equipment with the cost of securing them. Other memos we obtained say law enforcement believes some of these attacks on power facilities are issued by extremists calling for war. One such memo reads, quote, in a thread about a civil war, source claimed it's not going to happen until people target these places, and provided a list of targets, including the, quote, strategic national stockpile, strategic petroleum reserve, and all power plants over a certain capacity. Another federal law enforcement memo News Nation has obtained describes the people behind the Florida incidents, quote, likely had knowledge of the grid and process to power down without causing damage to equipment.
But the fact that someone has potentially identified a critical substation and then has knowledge of those critical pieces of equipment inside that substation leads me to believe that they're dealing with people who have inside knowledge, which is very, very risky.
And the report in those Florida cases suggests that there may not have been surveillance cameras around that equipment. It says that video surveillance equipment was added after these intrusions. Duke Energy told us that it could not comment specifically with this investigation ongoing, but that it always assesses and reassesses its security measures. Nicole?
All right, Evan, thank you.